right? So that's what we generally do on a Saturday evening. Yeah, thanks so much. I just wanted to start the YouTube recording, right? So that's generally what we do on a Saturday evening, 5 p.m. But today's session is a little different. We wanted to talk about a different aspect of health, right? So we're today talking about skin health, right? So we'll get started, and yeah, in case any of us are willing to register, right, for any skin care services or skin care solutions. So I'm just dropping the registration link here so that we'll drop this link a couple of times through this session as well. So do fill in that so that either one of the coaches or one of us will be able to get back to you, right? So with this, I would like to bring up today's speaker, and yeah, that is Sindhu. Over to you, Sindhu.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. So we are Narayan and Sindhu. We are from Bangalore. We are IT professionals. Along with that, we are fitness enthusiasts. For the last 2 years, we have changed our lifestyle for the good, become healthier versions of ourselves. And we are on the journey of not just staying healthy, but helping others to become healthy and fit as well. So I would request Narayan to share the presentation. And today we are here to discuss about skin. Not cosmetics, not makeup, but what can we do about the health of our skin? Most of the time, you would have heard us speaking about our body health, and skin is one of the largest organ of our body. It is the largest organ of our body, and it deserves that importance and care. And today is just there to discuss what can we do to take care of our skin, specifically focusing on our face, skin on the face. Okay.
Just allow me a minute. I hope all of you are able to see our screen.
Yes, we can.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you so much, Jess.
All right. So this is us in 2015, newly married, happy couple, enjoying all the kind of lifestyle that we shouldn't have been. And in 2019 came a turning point where we decided to change our lifestyle for the good. And we lost 23 kgs each, about 46 kgs together. Then we feel much younger, and we are much more energetic, and we have 2 kids. Our daughter is 5-year-old, and we have a 5-month-old son as well. So this is about us. We are Narayan and Sindhu. And yes, today let's talk about skin. So
yeah. Before we get started with the session, so I'd just like to also introduce that this community, or whoever is coaching and guiding you through your journey, right, are all health enthusiasts, fitness enthusiasts. Either they would have transformed themselves, or after that they would have completed a couple of certifications through which they're passionate about the cause of obesity-free nation, and that's the reason why we have joined hands and we're working together. Right. So that's about us and our community. So let's get started with today's session.
Yeah. I'd like to start off by asking this question. Just would you help me with a poll, please? How many of you have, most of you who joined the session today are our existing clients who are on our healthy weight loss program. I'd like to know how many of you have noticed any changes in your skin after you've started the journey?
Yeah, so I launched the poll, so you guys should be seeing a window pop up on your screens. So you can select any one of the answer and submit it. In case you don't see it, then you can just let us know in the chat.
Yeah, in mode you can go to the poll option, or the polls option should be available. I hope everybody is able to see the poll. I can see a lot of responses coming in.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, responses are in.
That's good. I think the people who just joined in a few seconds earlier would not be able to see anything.
you can click on more and see polls.
%70 responses already. Just wait for a couple of more seconds until.
Yeah, I'll close the poll in 10 seconds. Okay, closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here are the results.
Okay.
So about 60% of them tell that they've experienced softer and brighter skin after starting a weight loss program. Okay. 9% of them do not see any difference. And
3 of them actually.
Yeah. Okay. 3 of them out of 33 people, and 9 of them, they're not sure. Maybe nothing has changed much, or they're too soon in the program. But
Yes.
isn't it a weird question that the people are on a weight loss journey and they're experiencing skin changes?
Yeah.
Right?
And the people who answered is maybe, probably you have to just check a couple of your older pictures and current pictures, right? I'm sure the opinion will change.
Yeah. So I'd like to share one.
I think, Ajas, do you have any other question that's coming up in this poll?
No, that's it.
Yeah, so people, especially for people who answered yes, right? What do they think? Yeah, so yeah, what do you think did the magic? People who noticed the changes in the skin in the program. So there were 33 people, right? So yeah, we should ideally have 33 responses.
That's nice. So the question is, what do you think did the magic? Avoiding junk, eating healthy, balanced nutrition, or all of the above? And I think, as obvious, all of the above is getting most votes. So we're just gonna wait until.
I think we'll just wait for 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
We'll close the poll at 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yep. So I think majority of says all of the above, and then few people, I mean, it's surprising that none of us think that avoiding junk help.
We'll get to the
getting
next
from right.
Thank you so much, Ajas. Thank you for hosting this poll.
Right.
And all of you have answered right. It's that play a crucial role in our health as well. After all, a healthy outside starts with a healthy inside, right? So if the insides are not right, how can we expect something to show up nice on your face? You can put ample amount of makeup, but your skin quality will still not be that great. So yes, all of the above did play a role. Now, I'd like to share a small picture with all of you. What do you think of this? Isn't this a wonderful transformation? The lady is about 45 years old. She's a mother of our friend, and she had a lot of skin issues. Could be dark circles, pigmentation, the deep wrinkles on her face, and visibly she looks so aged, right? And 3 months, in 3 months, she could transform like this. She looks so much different. Would you like to know how this happened or why this happened? Right? First, let's try to understand how did she end up in such a situation as the before, first of all. So a little bit of details about the skin. So the skin is made up of 3 layers, the epidermis, dermis, and the hypodermis. So this is the topmost layer, the cuticle, and epidermis is the external layer that faces the exterior environment, right? It protects us, it's a barrier against all the dust, pollution, the sunlight, and the harmful things that fall on our skin. The second thing is dermis. This is the thing that provides this support system to our skin. So it is made up of elastic fibers called as elastin. They are proteins and collagen. Collagen it gives the strength to the skin. And this layer is called as the dermis. Okay, and majority 90% of our skin is made up of this layer. And underneath that is the hypodermis, which is made up of fat cells. So basically it will give you the cushioning effect on our face. So let's say when we get hurt or this depression that comes in, is because of a fat cushion that is available on our skin. This is a young skin without any damages. But look at the right hand side. This is an aging skin or damaged skin. Now age is one of the factors for damage, but that's not the only reason why it can end up like this. So hyaluronic acid is it's like hydrating molecules. Uh, they start reducing in number when the damages are more, when we age. Similarly, the elasticity reduces because the elastin fiber gets broken. And the strength support that is coming from collagen, that also reduces. They start breakdown or reduction of it. So when that happens, this structure or the strength or the support system is actually broken down. And any building without a proper foundation, it doesn't hold itself right? That's what has happened here with the damaged skin. And if you observe the top layer, all these depressions, they are the wrinkles. On a young skin, it's all smooth, but as we age and it gets damaged, wrinkles form. The deeper it gets, the bigger the wrinkle. And yes, this is the difference between a young looking skin and an aging skin. But that can cause a problem like this. How can it lead to this damage? Anything on hand? Yeah. Why did this happen? Why did the lady in the photograph end up in such a situation? So the factors can be two ways, right? Now, it can be external factors, environment, or internal factors, something that is happening inside our body, because skin is an organ of our body, right? Coming to external factors, the top reasons are UV rays. You might have heard ultraviolet rays coming from the sun are very harmful, and they can actually penetrate to the second layer of skin. It's not just the first layer, but actually the innermost layer of the skin. And it breaks the connective tissue, collagen and elastin. So it's very, very harmful, and it can lead to even cancer of the skin. It's pretty dangerous. The second thing is climate. Now, depending on the place where you stay in and the local weather, your skin could have different things. Of course, it's everybody knows, right? In Bangalore, your winters, you are going to have dry skin. And in if you're in a place like Chennai, which has a lot of humidity, again, there you have different issues, like the perspiration is more, and you have oily skin, or even could lead to dry skin moisture. And if you're in a hot weather, yes, excessive perspiration. And if there is a lot of fluctuating temperatures where it's too hot and too cold, it can actually lead to fine red lines of discoloration on the skin. So weather plays a very important role. And external pollutants, smoke, especially. Maybe it's coming from the vehicles or the cigarette smoke, but smoke can destroy collagen and elastin. And what that does worse is that it prevents the synthesis of more collagen. It decreases the rate of synthesis. So what we need, it's not able to produce it. That causes more damage, and it narrows the blood vessels. So the supply of nutrition to the skin reduces. So these are the external factors that can lead to damaged skin. Similarly, internal factors, right? There are multiple reasons where our skin health can be affected. Number one is age, right? That is running. As it keeps running, there will be wear and tear. The same thing will happens with our skin cells as well. So the process of regeneration and restoration declines, reduces. No, it's a very normal process that can happen. Okay, the connective tissues that are there, they degenerate. So the moisture holding capability of our skin reduces. So it loses its firmness. It becomes dull. It's lacking luster. Wrinkles pop up. The second thing is lifestyle. Now, if we are not nourishing our body well, if we are having an unhealthy diet, we are not moving around, we are having a very sedentary lifestyle, and our water intake is not good, our lifestyle in general is not that great, it will definitely affect our health, which will in turn affect our skin health. And
I hope all of us are able to correlate to this now.
And yes, another important factor is sleep and stress. Now, sleep is very important because sleep is the time when our body can focus on repair. And if we are not giving it enough rest, how can it repair? Poor thing is tired, right? So it will end up showing as acne or sagging skin, dullness, dark circles, all those things will crop up. And stress, yes, stress hormones, they also play a role with skin. So if we can manage these two things, they can help with our skin situation. And hormonal imbalance. So different phases of life, especially for women, like in pregnancy, during puberty, during menopause, the changes in the hormones can lead to acne and pigmentation. So these are unavoidable things, but it can be managed. All of this are in our hands, right? Yeah, the external factors we cannot control the weather, but what can we do about these internal factors? These are definitely in our hand. Okay, and we may sometimes think that my diet is good, and that's why I'm starting to see changes in my skin, but I still have some issues with my skin. It's not perfect. It did not become magically changed, right? Though we are eating the right amount of food, we do still end up with protein and vitamin deficiencies. And skin is made up of protein. The elastin and collagen, they are mainly proteins, right? Skin is the largest organ of our body, and poor thing is the most external organ. So whatever we eat, right, the last organ to receive all the nutrition is our skin and hair. So we might be eating great amount of vitamin E or vitamin C, but poor skin receives very minimal quantity of it and very low quantity of it. Okay. Proteins, especially, we might think that we are taking protein through natural food sources or protein powder, but majority of the protein, it goes for muscle protein synthesis. So muscles are the major protein of our body, right? It goes into building them. And if our diet is not right, definitely we are having a deficiency. And nutritional deficiencies of vitamin B, C, biotin, these are the things that are helpful for skin and hair repair. Now, biotin, I think everybody would have heard. If you would have just had any skin issue, anybody, even a child nowadays will say, take biotin, right? So these vitamins become essential if we are not controlling our eating pattern, and nutrition deficiencies are very common today, considering the pollution in the environment and the quality of food that we are able to consume. I would like to just show this through an example. All of you might have seen one of our Swasthya warriors picture, Shubha. She did a program with us in 2019, and until 2021, she's been able to maintain her weight.
Even now.
Even now. And it was one of our no rebound testimony, basically not just losing weight, but being able to maintain the weight. As she lost weight, definitely she started again, because the right food, the right nutrition, workouts, all that played an important role as the weight in her body. But she still had issues, as you can see. So she has hyperpigmentation, especially around her eyes and cheeks. So this is uneven skin tone, because it's much lighter and it's much darker over here. There are huge pores in this area. Its pores are there for everybody, but if it becomes larger, it's so prominent when you see a person up close, right? So this was the issue she was facing. So along with a good diet, we could help her with some of the great good quality skincare products and skincare routine that could help her achieve an even tone, even out her pigmentation and tone. And 4 months down the line, she's able to enjoy much younger, refreshed, and supple looking skin. Would you agree with me?
Definitely, yes.
Right. Similarly, another person over here, a friend of ours. So you can see she had a lot of issues with acne, acne scars and large pores. Now, for her, it wasn't that something applying on her face could resolve the issue. So many times we end up thinking that, okay, I have an acne, I have a scar, I will just go check with a dermatologist, I'll apply some topical ointment and that should resolve the issue. But that's usually not always the case that can give you 100% results. We need to understand what is causing the issue. Just like a plant, right? Now, a plant needs overall nourishment. above the soil and below the soil as well. It needs the right nutrition, the right amount of water, and outside it needs sunlight, the carbon dioxide. Now, if both are not available, of course, the plant will look sad and it will look flaccid instead of looking refreshed, right? Similarly, our skin has a similar situation. Like internally, there is a problem, and in her case, there was a problem of hormonal imbalance. She was struggling with PCOS. Now, until you address the issue of PCOS or address the underlying issue, which can be corrected through our lifestyle changes and right nutrition, you cannot really see a 100% result. So the first step is to reduce the issue that we have, and the second step is to make it better, right? So after she could bring some of her health concerns into control, external topical applications, and in her case, we recommended her vitamin C serum. You could see she is a completely transformed person. There are no filters over here, nothing, and she's a very, very happy person today. Okay. And we are not saying that you have to look fair or anything, but if you are looking good for yourself, it can definitely boost our self-confidence. And especially in the Zoom era where the face is the main thing that people are getting to see, everybody wants to look good, right? And taking care of your health can help you achieve that great face skin.
So I think it is just reiterating the fact that it was not just about tracking of overall wellness, right? One, you take care of inside, right, with diet and nutrition, and then again some external applications, right? So that's more important.
So I want to ask you all, what do you guys do to take care of your skin? Now, would you help me with the poll there?
Yep, coming up.
Facial
So
mask.
just before that, just before that,
Okay.
just a knowledge check, right? Skin is the dash largest organ, first, second, or third. Wow, I like the response.
On the side note, Ajaz, last week a lot of our clients were missing the quiz section.
Yes.
Right, I was unable to come on the video as well, and then host the quiz as well because I was
traveling last.
Okay, I'm gonna end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, so majority of you answered right. It's the first. Skin is the first or the largest organ of the our body. All right. So now back to what Sindhu asked, right? What do you do for your skin?
So this is just to get an idea of what people do to take care of their skin. There is no right or wrong answer over here. It's just that to understand what majority of the people are doing. Of all the 63 people present here today, we just want to understand what's the stats. Right. Okay. The values are changing. I like seeing.
Yeah, it's all mixed. So we're still at 68%. So I would encourage everyone to take.
I hope you're able to see the question. I hope you're able to.
What do you do for your skin?
Yeah, what do you
do a facial once a month or whenever there is an occasion, or do you help yourself with a facial at home, or are you a very keen person who's very particular and does daily cleansing, toning, moisturizing? Don't be afraid if these are jargons and advanced skincare, or somebody who does minimal care, like you take care of, you wash your face and take care of with a basic moisturizer. What do you do? Okay. So I think it is, we can end the poll.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the poll and share the results. So I think a majority of people just do minimal care, and There are few people doing daily cleansing, toning, and using
Couple of,
advanced skincare.
value to all of us.
So it is very much understandable because all of us are in such a fast-paced life today that we do not have time to eat on time, sleep, forget taking care of the skin, right? It becomes difficult. To give additional care to our skin. Now, but we need to understand why we need to do certain things for our skin and what can we do about it. Okay, so in the next couple of slides I would like to help you understand what is the essential thing that we can give out.
We have one more question.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so before we say what are skincare essentials, we want to understand from all of you that what do you think are skincare essentials? Cleansing, scrubbing, moisturizing, or all of the above?
This is the easiest question of all, right? Even in our childhood days, even in our school days, when it's all of they were. See, the response rate is also great when the one of the options is all of the above.
This is like this is like a question paper, right? 1 mark section wala question.
I think this is the last question.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, so the majority of answered all of the above.
That is right. These are the essentials for skincare: cleansing, scrubbing, moisturizing. So why do we need them? Okay, thank you for all the responses that are coming on the chat. Also, some people are mentioning that they use moisturizer, they just do face wash. Can I just have a look at that?
No.
Yeah, Dr. Mercy's moisturizer. Yes, Rupali face wash, scrub, and turmeric. Great. One of my favorite is as well turmeric and cream, the malai that we get from our milk. That's a natural moisturizer. That's a wonderful thing to use. So yes, these things are required. You might have heard in our families also that if you go out for a holiday and come back home, you're tanned, your parents would say apply haldi, apply cream that will take care of it, or apply lemon juice that will take care of your tan, right? But what can we do to take care of our skin, and what is the bare minimum basic things that we need to give it? Okay. So yes, daily sunscreen is another great point. Thank you, doctor, for mentioning that. So like the internal factors and the external factors, how can we and what can we do to manage these things from preventing skin damage? So yeah, it would be great to follow a skincare regime, right? What is a skincare regime? It is the steps in which you can do to help your skin protect itself from the damages. And for the damages that have already happened, how can you minimize it? For example, the first and the bare minimum thing I think everybody does it is cleanse it. If not with a face wash, at least we use water to wash our face, right? So cleansing, do not use, cleansing is very important. Do not use harsh soaps. Use a face wash. That would be important. Now, what it does, it removes the dirt and the surface dirt that is attracted on our skin. When we go out, it may not be visible, but definitely there's smoke, pollutants, a lot of things that come sit on our skin, and especially if you have an oily skin, it clings onto our skin much more. To cleanse it out, at least cleanse your face twice a day and use a gentle face wash that's not harsh on your skin. So this will help with cleansing, purifying, and rebalances the skin. Okay, and toning. Yeah, what the toning does is that whatever the pores are there on our skin, it can help them close out. So when we clean our face, all the dust comes out. There may be pores, and toning helps closing them so that more dust accumulation won't happen the next time. Right. The second step that we should do is exfoliating or scrubbing. So this action where you're repeatedly rubbing your skin with using a scrub it helps in removing the dead skin from the surface of your skin. So each skin cell has a cycle. Every 30 days, new skin cells are generated. But if we help with this activity, the proper new cells come out much sooner. Okay, and removal of dead skin, just like many of you would have known, many animals also do this. They shed their old skin, get their new skin. Right? It's important for us to help our face or skin also to remove the dead skin. And most common issue all of us face blackheads and whiteheads, and scrubbing can help us in that process. But scrubbing is not an activity to be done only once a week, and do not use very harsh exfoliation products. Use gentle ones so that we don't damage our skin in the process of trying to remove that skin. We don't want to cause further damage to the skin. And there is always a sequence when you try to do things. First, you cleanse it, and then you remove the dead cells. And then if you're looking at any particular treatment, like the people we shared earlier, where they had specific concerns and it had to be addressed, right? For that, after scrubbing would be a great time to apply these specific treatments or serums that mostly come as serums these days, or creams or lotions that would help fighting the specific skin issues like pigmentation, wrinkles, and acne. And please check the composition of your products, because there are particular daytime creams or nighttime creams. They come with different components, because the daytime one's main use of it is for protecting the skin, because that's the time when we are exposed to the external environment. We are going out in the dust and pollution. So it needs to have a protecting component also into it. However, in the night time, when we are not going outside, we have turned off the radiations coming from our laptops, our phones, and we are giving our skin a break from all the radiation. That's the time we can help it repair. So enriching creams or enriching serums during the night time would be really beneficial. Okay. Use them accordingly. Now, if you're a person who has awesome skin, even then, the sequence is what I want to mention over here, that always cleanse first, exfoliate next. This is the best time to apply your serums at that time. And another word of caution, please use all products based on your skin type, right? You can have a proper assessment of your skin, whether it is an oily skin or a dry skin or a combination skin. And there are different products available. For example, for an oily skin person, gel-based products are recommended. However, for a dry skin person, cream-based products are recommended. So those would be, you can choose products according to your skin type and according to your specific need. And the last thing that we should do is moisturize and applying sunscreen. Very, very important. Moisturizing hydrates our skin, and it encourages our skin to repair. It just provides the right ingredients for it to start repairing itself and prevent further damage. Whereas a sunscreen is very important to protect against UV rays. And sunscreen, it's not that I just applied once in the morning and I forget about it. Sunscreen needs to be applied every 2-3 hours to ensure that the UV rays do not cause damage to our skin. Moisturizing is also very, very important, because in winters, if you do not apply anything to your skin, how do you feel? Right? It's just that if you apply a moisturizer, your skin is much more softer. It can prevent cracking up. It can prevent feeling itchy and flaking out, right? Similarly, when apply a moisturizer on an everyday basis, we can help improve the quality of our skin. Now, all of this, along with good eating habits, can transform your skin. Okay. I hope all of you will try to include this process in your daily regime. Right? Okay. And coming to treatment specifically, I just want to highlight what are the common concerns. Number one is pigmentation. So you have uneven black pigments, melatonin, that is being secreted in your face. And it can, especially during puberty or during pregnancy, they show up much more. So they can be addressed. Acne can be addressed. Uneven, uneven skin tone. Wrinkle is what I wanted to mention. There is a typo over here. Wrinkles. can be addressed, and hydration. So sometimes you don't have wrinkles, but you don't have plumpness in your skin, or you don't feel that your skin is bouncy. For that, those kind of issues can be addressed. Now, along with a proper change in lifestyle, you can help with topical applications, creams, serums that can help you address these 4 issues as well. Now, how can we help you? So, what is unique about us and what we can help you with is we can help you understand what are the factors that are causing damages in your skin. Now, we can have a one-on-one assessment to understand better about your skin and help you with identifying your skin type and what are the factors, internal factors mainly, because we are into that line that what is the root cause of your skin issue. Just like in weight loss, fixing the root cause is very important. Same thing with skin issues, fixing the root cause is very important. So understanding that, and to correct those, what can we do? Help you with diet and lifestyle modification. So we can help you with a guided diet and exercise, workout plan, and nutrition, like bridging the nutritional gap. Like you might have heard, biotin, vitamin B, omega-3 fatty acids, they are so important for our skin health. Are we getting it in the right quantity, or how can we take it from external sources to ensure we fill the nutritional gap? So we can help you with that. And along with that, for topical application, we can help you with great skincare products that can be applied on a case-to-case basis. Like for pigmentation, there are some products. For hydration, there are different. We can help you with that. And not just this, we would be regularly following up with you to help you ensure, to see that not only that you start with program, but you end up with the desired result as well. And we would love to have see you transform and share your inspiring story with a lot of other people.
Yeah, that's one. I think your journey, if you are our client, right, what you would have already experienced is that the way, right, the nutrition that we recommend, right, from this brand, right, that is also greatly beneficial because it is coming from organic sources, right? So even skincare brand is something very similar, right? So most of the products are extracted from the natural sources, and then this only brand, right, that is actually testing and then what, releasing the products, or rather launching the products after testing it on human skin, right? Because most of the cosmetic brands and everything, you see that they test it on a different species or different animals, right? Not on human skin, right? That's one. And this is Artistry, the brand that we're talking about, is the only brand that actually is a premium brand in Asia, right? And it's not just about implementation, it's about understanding the end-to-end of it, right? What to do inside out, right? So only then we can see any results, right? So just doubling down on that fact that it's not just about one parameter that we work upon. I think most of you guys who are experiencing our transformation journey would vouch for that, right? We are looking at multiple aspects of well-being to take care of our health, right? It's not that there's one shortcut. You do this, done, you'll get to the end goal, right? So that's what we wanted to reiterate again, right? So if you feel that you or anybody in your family might need help with any skin recommendation or any skincare solutions, so feel free to register in the link that we have just shared in the chat box. Probably you can just drop it down again, the registration link. So feel free to register and schedule your consultations.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So yeah, that is to give some value around skin care, skin health. And another reason why we brought up today's session is for a simple reason that whenever we get onto follow-up calls with our clients, right, after they are into the program for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, etc. So most of them experience this, my skin is much softer, my skin is much better now, right? But again, I have so and so issues. Can you help me with that? right? So that is kind of become a second nature for us, wherein a lot of times we end up helping people along with their health journeys with their skin testimonials as well, right? So that's where we just thought we will bring up and share some value on skincare and skincare health. And that was the main intent of putting together the effort that has been effort of each and every coach who is guiding you and who is working with you, right? And again, of course, backbone is Sindhu and Narayan. Schedule a consultation and get that assessment done one-to-one. We'll be happy to do that as well. So I can see.
Suprita has a question that can you suggest some remedies for already tanned skin? So we need, of course, it is important for us to understand that sun is the main reason that has caused tan. Okay, so there are a few products that can help with lightening the tan. Okay, for an immediate effect, because something that is a temporary damage, it takes lesser amount of time to repair. But if it has been, if it is tanning or heavy pigmentation, then there are other products that can help with reducing the pigmentation on the skin. Okay, so yes, there are a couple of you. I will ask Suprita. I will. If you can let me know who invited you, I will help with sharing details of the products that are available for detanning.
Yeah, or you can just fill in your details in the
Yes, that would
link.
be the best thing. We can get in touch with you to understand better and we give a proper recommendation.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ramya.
Again, yeah, Swati, again, I think more important than brand, right? It's about understanding and so we request you to register in the link, and definitely we want to take it up one-to-one, discuss, understand your skin scenario problem, and then recommend whatever is required. Okay, nice, Suprita. So you are being coached by Ramya. Again, she has got her own skin testimonial, skin transformation testimonial that's going on right now. And that's good. That's good, Suprita.
So with request, if you have any skin concerns or anything you would like to know more about your skin or understand your skin better, it would be easy for us to get in touch with you and help you address your issues.
That's right. And also we would love the feedback, right? So what drives your coach is that feedback, is the words that you tell for them whenever, why everybody puts in so much of effort in our community, right? We do it despite having full-time jobs, despite having demanding profiles and family and everything, right? Like all of us, right? But we still do that because we see some value in it, right? We feel that we are able to make a difference in somebody's life with our contribution, right? That's the fueling factor for us. So please do drop in your feedback about today's session, right? And we'll be happy to take that. And if there's any feedback that you want to do about upcoming sessions as well, please feel free. And because we are learning, we are sharing, and we are improvising on the go, right? And yeah, with that, I would just probably give a minute or two for you to back about today's session. And yeah, next Saturday again, I think 5 p.m. we'll be back, right, with another topic, probably around health and nutrition related to your weight loss journey. Right, we'll be back with that topic, and let's discuss. And next week, probably we'll plan some fun challenge as well. Right, instead of just the quiz, right, that interactive part, we want to make it a little more interesting.
So we will send the prerequisites beforehand so that you can be prepared.
So it'll be activity based, and yeah, let's create some some buzz on social media as well with whatever we do in that Connect with Coach session. So you will get to know beforehand about that, right? What would be the activity and what are required for you to keep it ready before the session. And I'm sure with that activity, most of us will be on video next week, right? I hope you're all ready. Right? What is the activity all about? Let's discuss it, and you'll get to know from your respective WhatsApp groups. Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Rekha.
For your feedback.
Yeah, Rekha, I think it's just Sindhu Narayan are on the